Hey folks, let me switch hands here. It's about 41 degrees out, April 7th, 2014, and about 7:30. Interesting, folks. I don't know if you can see this right here. You know what that is? Can you see that right there? That's rabbit turds. So, some rabbit last night was sitting. I can't tell which way he was sitting or squatting, but he was positioned right here, taking a dump. And I have not seen rabbit turds in a long time. Well, I haven't seen a rabbit in a long time. It's nice to know the local cats and other carnivorous animals haven't eaten them all. Destroyed the population. But anyway, folks, that's breaking news over here. Here's the sky, folks. Sunrise sky. Here's the above sky. Here's the other sky over there. That sky. That sky. It's all the same. So I have no clue what's going on in world news. Probably the same old crap. I don't hear anybody honking on the horn, rejoicing that love is taking over. There's going to be a new path. I wonder if love was ever a part of the human equation. You know, Abel and Cain. Abel just took a life and killed it and offered as a sacrifice. Cain grew crop, harvested it, and offered that as a sacrifice. You know, why does anything have to have a sacrifice? I think that's basically a major wrong part of the entire system. If you love everybody, everything, there is no such word as sacrifice. Where did all these negative words come from? If everything was beautiful, where do you get negative crap? So anyway, folks, you know, I was just thinking about it the other day. I mean, I'm sure I thought of this more than once. Well, it just came, and then so they kicked out Cain. Oh no, Cain killed Abel because everybody's praising the wrong person or whatever. I don't know. I think it wasn't that. What was the reason he killed his brother? So then Cain got abandoned, kicked out of the Garden of Eden, and he took a wife of the others. I mean, there are other people, human beings, living on the outside of Garden of Eden. And I think Eve did the same thing. I don't know. Folks, be kind to one another. You don't need religion for that. Oh, there's a cop pulling out of here. SUV cop. Vehicle. You know, it doesn't matter. Whatever that cop is going to report is probably a lie. It's legal for cops to lie under oath, to file a false report. It's legal for that cop to be drunk, intoxicated, impaired. See, these are all wrong things. And this did not start yesterday. Did you read about the how at one point in time we had an education system that was built on actual creating, stimulating our mind. And then after the war, all the Nazis that we brought into this country, that President Bush's father brought into this country, they killed certain Nazis, and then the other Nazis they just secretly brought into this country and adopted their ways. But I guess there was a different technique for learning, but the learning was like dumbing down. You can say you're learning, but actually the method of teaching, you're dumbing down the person, the student. And this is what the American education system adopted, the dumbing down, while you're pretending to dumb up. Smart up. So, folks, just be kind to one another. Try to learn good stuff. Try to be a good person. Stop these lies, deception. That's what I say on this date on Earth. Fukushima. Nobody's talking about Fukushima. Nobody's talking about Monsanto. These are subjects that I keep on bringing up. So I suppose, does that mean I have some kind of I'm paranoid? These bad things keep on occurring, and there's nothing nobody's doing. So you got to roll up your sleeve and try to fix these things, folks. So I don't know. That Corzine walked off with $2.5 or $3 billion from segregated funds from his investors. And he was giving Clinton $500,000 every 3 months, and Tony Blair $300,000 every 3 months, quarterly payments. Whatever happened to that General Motors pension? $26 billion missing, and nobody knows what happened to it. Nobody knows what it. But you know what, folks? If you steal, if you go over there and steal that garden hose, you're going to jail. But you still $2.5 billion, and you're not going to jail. You open up that car, take something from the front seat, you're going to jail. But you steal $26 billion from the General Motor pension fund, you're not going to jail. How can they, if they can track phone conversations, wiretapping and everything, how come they don't know where that $26 billion is? So NSA was probably bribed by the illegal criminal conduct, and they allowed it. That's a conspiracy. They're all guilty. Folks, welcome to America. And you know what? I was looking the other day at dropping the bomb, World War II, atomic bomb in Japan. Well, the truth of the fact is, Japan and the United States reached a negotiated surrender. But the President of the United States said, hell with it, let's just nuke them anyway. And then they said that that's the only way to stop the war. Well, they negotiated that surrender. And if that wasn't good enough, all they got to do is blockade the island. Where's Japan going to get us fuel for anything if they ain't imported? Folks, you got these losers ruining that world. And it didn't just start, and it's not ending soon. So be kind to one another, folks. Love one another. Be a good person. Later.